Hello, once again, and welcome to the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show. This is Skip,
And Sharon.
and we want to welcome you and hope we have a good discussion today, a good time, and you learn some things that can help you along the way.
We always do. We have a good time. I'm not sure about the listeners, but
I think
I
we
have
do
a great
too.
time.
We get some great feedback from people when they write on our website.
Well, we do, yes.
At
Yeah.
psychicspectrum.com, and they click on the Contact Us tab, and they can write
Actually,
us anything they want.
We had a person that contacted and said last week when you were talking about somebody said, "Hi, Jeff," and there was a buckboard with kids on it.
Yeah,
that
feedback.
That it made sense to her and had a picture of her dad on the buckboard, but it wasn't the person we were talking to. So,
Right.
I mean, you never know how it comes through, you know? You just, what are you smiling at, Eric?
I'm
You're
just smiling because
smiling.
it's Tuesday. It's 1 o'clock. It's the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show. We're looking forward to taking more calls from our listeners at 425-373-5527. And we've got Skip and Sharon in the house having a great time.
Great. That's good.
And it's
Okay.
a sunny day.
We'd
so
have to pay him later.
Yeah.
for that.
It gets a couple bucks extra this week.
Well, you know, this week is going to be good, though. I'm telling you, though, but the past 2 weeks, I swear Mercury retrograde has started early.
Yeah.
Honest to gosh, it's not supposed to be here till July 7th for
Yep.
21 days, I believe. Things are just going awry.
this is
you
just the
know?
bonus round then.
This is
Oh, my
This
God.
is a pre-bonus round.
I'm wondering what the actual event is going to be like because I think it's going to be a rough ride. I really do. I think we're going to be on a bronking bull.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I can stay on the thing for 8 seconds or whatever it is you got to do. But it's been rough.
Yeah. I agree.
Like today. Yeah. Now, the ladies out there are going to understand me completely. I had a bad hair day.
Okay.
I've had a bad hair life. So
Have you?
I,
Oh.
I feel for you.
I mean, you know, it's one of those days you try to do something and your hair just looks at you and goes, I don't think so, Tim. Just not going to happen. But I mean, so the whole 2 weeks has been like that for me. It's just like one step forward and two back, you
and
know?
weird people, odd people,
Oh,
bothersome people, friendly people all coming back into
Yeah,
our lives again.
which
all
I
of a
love,
sudden.
in a way.
Situations coming back.
Yeah.
And things that are just. So, you know what? We should tell our callers, if you want to call us and talk about this.
yeah.
It's 425-373-5527.
Yeah, because
or toll
it's
free at 888-298-5569. And once again, that's 425-373-5527. Call us. Let us know if you've experienced things like this in the past week and a half. And let's talk about it, because I'm going to talk about Mercury retrograde just a little bit from a layman's point of view, not from an astrologer's
yeah, from
point
a very
of view.
layman point of
Yeah.
view.
So
But yeah.
why don't you tell our listeners how they can get a hold
Well,
of
I'll
us
tell
and what
ya.
we can do for them?
Well, you know, this is a Psychic Spectrum radio show, and we've been married 44 years.
Yep,
44 years. And we do a weekly event in Fife at the Poodle Dog, and we do Talking the Other Side once a month, which we just did, which was a really great night. That was a fun night. And we also do private parties, corporate parties, private readings. We do anything. Well, not anything. We do a lot of stuff. So if you want to see what that stuff is, like ghost hunts that are coming
Yeah,
up
you want to
this,
go on a ghost
this
hunt
month,
with us.
go to www.psychicspectrum.com, and you can check out all our events there. And it's just a fun time. I can't wait for the next ghost hunt. It sounds like it's going to be fun. I don't
Coming
know
up
where it
this
is
month.
because Skip don't tell anybody, even me.
Coming
but
up this month. I
it's
don't want
coming up
anybody
this
to
month?
research it ahead of time.
Yes, I know.
We'll
but-
talk about that a little later in the show.
oh, we will.
Mhm.
Do you actually have the date?
Yes, but I'm
Okay.
not telling it. I'm going to post it on the website.
Oh, okay. Okay. But you can go there and you learn a lot of stuff.
yes.
And you can also send us a message to the contact page on that website, like several people have done,
Yep.
as well as questions, and we'll answer them on the air.
And that's psychicspectrum.com.
Yeah. But right now, nimble up your fingers. I want
Call
you to
us.
grab a cup of coffee, get that brownie you've been saving from the kids, and I want you to call 425-373-5527 and ask us a question, give us your theory on Mercury retrograde, do whatever you feel like. Today is open lines.
Or if you want a free reading on something.
Or connect with somebody that's passed over.
Yeah, and that's a good segue right into our little spot here where we're going to let you hear from a great organization called Ginger's Pet Rescue.
Our main sponsor.
Our main sponsor of our show, and a man named Ron Blood the real estate attorney that you should be using.
Attorney?
Attorney, real estate agent that you should be.
I thought maybe
Hey,
he switched jobs or something.
I'm elevating him or adding on to. I'm going to make Ron legal. He can be my representative in the real estate market. Anyhow, this is the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show. Call us at 425-373-5527, and we shall be right back.
They're really saying I love you.
Ginger's Pet Rescue is one of the largest nonprofit pet rescue organizations in Washington state, specializing in saving death row dogs. As of this airing, Ginger's Pet Rescue has saved well over 17,000 dogs. Go to the website and find an adoption event near you. You can also volunteer to help at events, or you can foster a dog until they can be adopted. Ginger's Pet Rescue is a 501c3 nonprofit organization and accepts your tax-deductible donations. The website again is gingerspetrescue.org.
Are you looking for a new home? Is it time to move? To get what you want in today's fast-paced real estate market, you need Ron Blood of Berkshire Hathaway. With decades of experience, he offers you the personalized service you need and deserve when shopping for a new home. Ron Blood is a real estate agent, and he has his finger on the pulse of Pacific Northwest's real estate market. From Vancouver to Blaine and from Wenatchee to Gig Harbor, Ron Blood will work tirelessly and get you into the ideal home that fits your needs, your budget, and your dreams. And if you haven't been pre-qualified yet, Ron will help you get pre-qualified so you have a distinct advantage over other buyers. Ron Blood will help make your offer stand out. Whether you're looking for a place to raise your family, find your dream home, or even downsize so you can settle in for retirement, Ron Blood of Berkshire Hathaway is there to help you find it. Contact Ron Blood of Berkshire Hathaway at 206-660-2884. That's 206-660-2884. He's also on Facebook. Just look for Ron Blood of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services.
Bored with the other stations, hammering away on the same old talking points? Try Alternative Talk 1150 and get some variety.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Oh, yeah. I got to do that. Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I don't know what he's been drinking, but I want some. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, he's wired today. Unfortunately, I'm not. So, oh yeah, Skip's saying stick to script. By the way, yes, you're back. We're welcoming you back to the radio show at KKNW Alternative Talk. It's a Psychic Spectrum radio show, and feel free to call in and ask us a question at 425-373-5527. And I guess it is time for...
It's Sharon's Joke of the Week.
Pretty sad when I got to introduce my own part. You know what I mean? But anyway, here we go. You ready, guys? Well, at least I didn't get the frog. Somebody's listening. Okay. So, I love that. I'd like to take that home with.
Wrong one.
You want the second one?
Sure.
Here comes the second one. I'm on my second guardian angel, Eric. You know why? Because the first one quit and is in therapy. I love them. I do.
Sometimes I wonder, are these jokes or she's just straight, giving us the true scoop on life, you know?
I'm not commenting.
Oh, well, it's probably true about the guardian angel, I'm sure. I mean, you ever see the statue, where the guardian angel's leaning over with their head on her arm and that? That's probably what mine's doing. Going, oh my gosh.
No, I can't say on the radio what she's really saying.
Okay. Anyway, we got a call.
We have a caller. Okay, who's the caller? Cindy. Cindy in Puyallup. Hi, Cindy. Welcome to the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show.
Hi, how are you?
We are good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I just have a question for you.
Okay.
I have a family event coming up at the end of this month.
Okay.
Do you think I should go?
You think you should go? Let me ask you a question. And I think you're going to have to really think about this to put it together. But what does the number 8 have to do with this event?
I don't know.
Is it the day, the amount of people? Is there 8 main players? Are there 8 things?
It's possible there may be 8 people there.
Okay. So you want to know if you should go.
This is my
Yeah.
hit.
Mm-hmm.
My hit is it's not a matter of whether you should go or not. I think you're going to go, but I want you to have your back to the wall, protect yourself, and be ready for anything.
All right. And you know, my psychic hit is yes, you should go. Yes, you are going to go. And I agree, have your back to the wall. But here's the main thing is I actually see a body standing against a wall. And I don't mean physically, literally physically, but symbolically of having your back against the wall and projecting the heart out, like from the chest, this huge like rays of energy coming out.
Like a
So in
Care
other
Bear
words-
stare?
Yeah, like a Care Bear stare. Like be bold and just
Yes.
don't shy from anything.
No, just be ready.
Yeah.
I think there's a
and be
dark-haired
bold.
male. There's a dark-haired male that could try to push your buttons maybe, and I think you need to just be strong and big enough to just not go there. But I think it'll be a nice time. It's just going to be a tense time at times.
Yeah. I think it'll work for you though. So I say yes, you should go.
Okay, so you don't see where I'm going to come out of this with any pain or any.
No.
Mm,
No.
Only if you allow it.
You keep your back to the wall, figuratively, energetically,
Mhm.
but you project your energy out. It's like putting your aura out. It's like, don't mess with me. We're all having fun here, and I'm here to have fun.
You kill them with kindness.
Mm-hmm. And I have to say that there's 3 people that will really understand or be sympathetic with this energy you're putting out, and they will want to be part of it, and that'll actually protect you. It's like the group mentality thing. But they'll pick up on it, and they'll just automatically, there won't have to be any words or anything like that.
okay.
And I don't know where, don't tell me where it is or anything, but I'm seeing like concrete steps, like when you're stepping up them.
That's what I saw.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
'Cause it's like concrete steps going into a door.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're walking up those steps, that's when I want you to put yourself in the white light and start the love cycle and just keep going with your eyes open. And, you know, don't play games, but don't start anything either.
And,
Okay.
and that concrete steps could also be the solid foundation
No,
that she has
well,
under her.
maybe for you, but this is it feels to me like actual
Okay.
concrete, light gray concrete steps. So,
Okay.
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 And the number 8.
Yeah, I don't know what that plays into. Call in and let us know afterwards if you want to, because feedback's always good for us. Lets us know we're keying in on things the correct way or interpreting and saying them the right way.
yeah, but it's not the ego. It's just
No,
clarification.
but
yeah.
I swear to God, there's 3 people that are going to kind of glob onto you, and like this little group is protected. So don't be afraid to put that energy out there. They will come to you, and 2 at once, and then a 3rd person, and then you. So
Okay.
yeah, just go and
Just don't play the game. Just put love out there.
yeah.
Okay. That sounds good.
I think
Okay.
it'll be good, Cindy.
Yeah.
Okay, and I will let you guys know.
Oh, do
cool.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
thanks for calling in.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Bye-bye. All right, that's cool.
That was fun.
This is the
I've
Psychic
been
Spectrum Radio
in
Show.
her position. I know how that is.
This is the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show on KKNW. Our call-in number is 425-373-5527. Give us a call. We'd love to talk to you. I want to go back to our subject real quick,
What subject?
the one we were talking about.
I forget.
You forget. I'm not going to remind you. See if you can bring it up. Mercury retrograde.
I'm back. Okay.
All right. So those of you that are astrologers, don't listen to
I
this.
thought he wasn't going to remind you.
I don't like the dead air. Those of you that are astrologers, forget this. Don't listen to it. Just listen to it and think about it. But Mercury retrograde, this is all layman's terms because we are not astrologers. We're
No.
not trying to teach it,
No.
is things come back into your life that you thought were done. Electronic things break down, mechanical things break down.
Your mouth doesn't
Situations
work
come
right.
back. Yeah.
Hence the radio show beginning there again. See, I think we're in the shadow big time, really. And it's not even time for the shadow.
Yeah. And so, I mean, we're still almost a month away
Well,
from
July,
the actual Mercury retrograde beginning.
well, July 7th. So a week before that would be, so
Well, you're
the
a
end,
month away.
the end of June would be when it starts, the shadow, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. But I would like to say happy birthday to Doug. Who's a
Oh, yeah,
really good,
Doug.
Yeah, Doug Johnston, who's an astrologer psychic that's on our panel every Wednesday, and today's his birthday. So I want to
excellent
say happy birthday.
astrologer.
And also George Norrie's birthday's today
Oh, is it?
on Coast to Coast. Yeah, so happy birthday, George.
And I want to say hi to Ivy and thanks for writing into us.
Yes, thank you.
And
And Sandra,
Sandra and
and Ann in Hawaii, and
Yes.
Charles in Texas, and
Charles in
Charles
Maple
in
Valley.
Enumclaw,
Yeah.
and all our other peeps out there that listen to us on the podcasts and the radio, because we're on podcast, you know.
That's right, Winter Ray. And we're on podcast. How did they find us on podcast?
I don't know.
I got it. They go
Oh.
to Podcast One.
Oh,
And
podcast
they
one.
can listen to us there. And if they want to subscribe, they can subscribe to it too. Otherwise,
Yeah.
they can listen for free even.
Well, they can, but,
But they can-
it goes right to their phone. They download it right when they subscribe.
Or
It's
their-
there every day.
Yeah, or their computer or their
Well,
tablet.
yeah, whatever. Yeah,
So-
and also Mary and Dee Dee, and
Yes.
thank you, Sharon, for doing what you do in the call screening room, and thank you, Eric, for being in front of the curtain. And I'm still looking for a pair of sparkly red shoes because I'm going to wear them one day,
All
and then
right.
I'm going to click the heels and see if we go anywhere.
I'll click the heels for you. See if
Well,
you
we're
go
definitely
anywhere.
not in Kansas.
Not
I think you might have
anymore.
already done it. Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
God.
we got to do this real quick. We have a couple callers on the line. We're going to hold on for those. We will be right back with you guys. I want you guys to hear about this event coming up on Wednesday that we're doing, Wednesday evening.
Every Wednesday.
Larry Banning is going to demonstrate the Tibetan singing bowls
And crystal bowls.
and crystal bowls, and it's the healing sounds that it does. But we're
So
going to take a
cool.
break. This is the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show. Our number to call in is 425-373-5527. Call us, and we will be right back after this short time.
They're really saying I love you.
Have you heard about the Psychic Showcase? It's a weekly event that has some of the world's best-known speakers on almost every topic in the metaphysical. It's been going on every Wednesday evening at the same location for 9 years. When you attend, you'll learn about psychic ability, ghosts, UFOs, angels, mediumship, astrology, ghost hunts, Sasquatch, and so much more. There's a complete panel of psychics, astrologers, healers, and other modalities. Everyone who attends gets a free psychometry reading from a member of the panel, and you can have a private reading before or after the program. Join Sharon and Skip every Wednesday evening at Fife's Poodle Dog Restaurant for the Psychic Spectrum's Psychic Showcase. You'll find like-minded people who are interested in having fun, learning, and experiencing the premier psychic showcase in the Pacific Northwest. Admission is just $8 per person at the door, and dinner and desserts are available from the menu. You can find out more information about the Psychic Spectrum's events at psychicspectrum.com. Since 1933, the Poodle Dog has been Fife's original landmark restaurant. More than 80 years later, the Poodle Dog is proud to continue the tradition of serving great food to their neighbors and friends. We invite you to come visit this iconic family-owned diner and enjoy their famous food and legendary service. The Poodle Dog offers a large variety of tasty meals, snacks, and desserts that are all professionally made in their own kitchens, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And the Poodle Dog Lounge offers a fun atmosphere with plenty of televisions to watch your favorite sporting events or just relax with friends. The Poodle Dog has 3 different banquet rooms that seat from 20 to 150 people for business meetings or for private events and celebrations. The Poodle Dog is the perfect place for your next event. That's exit 137 on I-5 at 1522 54th Avenue East in Fife. Open daily from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., 7 days a week. Check out poodledogrestaurant.com or call 253-922-6161. That's 253-922-6161 for the Poodle Dog Restaurant in Fife.
Alternative Talk 1150. Local talk for the body, mind, and soul.
And I think to myself,
Okay, we're back, and we're going to be talking about Mercury retrograde in a minute, but we got 2 phone calls. So
Yes.
I think we should go to them first
All right,
because they're the most important thing here.
let's talk to Amanda in Tacoma. Amanda, welcome to the show, and thanks for calling.
Thank you. I wanted to ask about my son. He is graduating high school tomorrow, so I want to know, is he going to be able to do good in the world? Is he going to be okay? And how is it going to be when he flies the coop?
What's his first name?
JJ.
JJ.
Um,
Well, he's a pistol to start out with. He's got some really good ideas about things. I like this kid.
Amanda, I want to. First of all, I like him too. I think
Yeah.
the energy is
Yeah, he's
good,
got really good energy.
and before I say my psychic hits, I'm just going to remind you that, and I'm pretty sure you know this, but just because they graduate high school doesn't mean that we don't stop guiding them into, channeling them into where they need to be, helping them find that spot. So
Mama knows that.
you understand that, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I think you're going to get some resistance, but and I don't know why, unless it's the location or the one that he picks. But he needs more schooling. Whether it's college or trade school or something, he needs more schooling, and it's going to take about another 1.5 to 2 years maximum before he finally figures out exactly what he wants to do. He might want to say, I want to be a radio show host, and it'll take him a 1.5 of different stations or some training or just serving as a, what do they call those guys, apprentice thing. And then all of a sudden he goes, I want to be a newscaster. I want to be a sportscaster.
He's got a lot of ideas.
Be
He's
like
just-
Paul
he's gotta
Sylvie
filter 'em
on
out.
CBS on Channel 5.
Yeah, but
you know.
he's got it's
Yeah,
like he's got a lot of stuff. He's just not sure what he wants to do.
right. And so I think he's going to pick this up at that point about 18 more months, actually about 21 months.
So when he graduates, is he just going to want to go into something else, or is he just going to want to float around?
He's going to do that. Oh, I think I'm going to take some time
Yeah,
off.
that's what
And
I'm
it's like,
thinking.
no, you're not. You can have it the summer and that's it. You got to
Mhm.
keep him focused.
And there seems to be a female energy too that is not influencing him, but has got his mind kind of not thinking quite right.
Yeah.
And that's going to be something you're going to have a hard time getting over.
You know, you're in Tacoma. Have you thought about sending him to Wazoo?
I have not. He actually wants to go into the military.
I was gonna
His
say.
father and I both are in the military. So
I was the Army. I that's what I heard was the Army.
Air
Right before
Force.
you said that.
Yep.
Air Force.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would work. Okay, but because it would keep him focused, it would
Yeah.
teach him a whole lot more. But again, it's good at about that 21-month mark. And if he goes in the Air Force, that's 4 years, right?
yeah.
If
It's got to.
Yeah, that would be
If he could
that would
get
be
in,
about 4 years.
if he could get into the technical end in there, that would be helpful. But
yeah, okay. Let me go this way. If he doesn't go in the Air Force, send him to try to get him to Wazoo. If he wants to go into the Air Force and he does go into the Air Force, get him into something technical.
yeah,
And I don't mean like jet mechanics. I mean,
No.
you can certainly get a job as a jet mechanic when you're out. Believe me, Boeing and whatever, they'll hire people like that. But don't get him into optics for tank warfare. You know, that kind of
it's
thing.
it's something that's
Yeah.
more general.
Yeah.
that can be used in the outside world.
Because this guy, this JJ is going to find his little niche, and he's going to go, I want to do this for a long time. I can make good money, and I'm going to be employed anywhere I go, and he can pull this off. So I think he'll be good. And I'm pretty sure you're looking at about 3 grandkids.
Oh, good. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, not right away, but
No,
down the
not right
road.
away.
Well, it's funny you guys would say that because I was just going to say you've got to tell him to be really careful
Mm-hmm.
because it could
Okay.
happen. It's like fertile Myrtle is not that far away.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I will
tell
let
him-
him know.
Tell him if he's going to play Army to put on a helmet.
Okay, I will.
All right. Thanks for calling in, Amanda.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, have a good time. All right.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Okay,
All
bye-bye.
right. And let's go right to Tempest in Federal Way. Tempest, thanks for waiting for the time for us to do the commercial and the other caller. And welcome to the radio show.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am very good.
He's crazy is what he is.
I have a question. I have a question for you.
Okay.
I want to know what's the nickname. What's the nickname you go by, or they call you? Someone calls you a nickname. It's something.
Tempe.
Tempe. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, because I'm just hearing a lot of people talking about this at a group event.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me, what is your call for today?
I just have some questions about my marriage and kind of where we're going, and and my husband and kind of where he's headed.
Okay, give me his first name.
James.
James.
I love that dead air time, and it just.
Well, it's time when we take a moment to think about
Well,
it.
yeah, we're waiting for something to come in because we're only saying what we hear.
James needs to have refocused. Okay, he needs to. There's something about refocusing, and I don't mean this literally, but almost like retraining or relearning or dedicating to something. And once he does this, it's like he'll be okay. And it could be like, and this is not it, I'm just throwing out a dumb example. Let's say it's close to retirement time. And he needs to start focusing on, what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? Will I be able to, do I need to get a part-time job? And do it on my schedule because I'm retired and this and that, or should I stay working and rededicate to the career or dedicate to the retirement, that kind of thing. So whatever the focus is around him that needs to be rededicated or refocused, I think he can pull it off, and it's going to be because he wants to. Do you have kids? I see the number 2.
We have, me and him together have 2.
Okay.
We have 3 all together, but me and him have 2 together.
Okay. I think you just, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I think you need to push his focus and recenter him on where and what. Okay. And
Can I say what my hit is?
yes.
Well, you know how they say signs and omens are all around you?
Yeah.
Okay. When Skip was talking, 2 helicopters were flying almost parallel to each other outside the window here. Beautiful. Yeah. And it feels to me like the 2 of you need to learn how to fly again. Like you've had a lot of issues come in that you've dealt with the physical world so much, you've kind of lost touch with each other in the way that the 2 of you should be flying side by side. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I think that's why Skip is saying he needs to refocus. I think you both need to refocus and somehow get together again on the same reason you got together in the first place. Because I think life jumped in there and took you both in different directions.
Yeah.
And it would be really, I got chills. It would be really, really good for you if you could find babysitters and the 2 of you go to the ocean for a weekend.
Just going to say that. That's cool. I was just going to say that.
Because not only is water healing, it's the 2 of you need some time to yourselves.
Yes.
Okay.
Would be
Big
the best
time.
thing you could do.
And don't bring up, what's going on. You said this, you said that. Just be together and remember why you wanted to be together.
Okay.
Because the 2 of you have had, and it wasn't either of your faults. It's just that life came in there and took over. And you had to deal with what you had to deal with. But I think the 2 of you need to make you guys number one now, at least once a month, and remember that. And so that the rope that ties you two together can be tightened up, and then you can come closer together. Because I feel he really does love you, and I feels like you really love him, but the life has come in between, and you need to find time for just the two of you.
Okay.
Tempest, I want to throw something else in there. I think he's lost confidence in his ability to keep relationships energized. All right.
Okay.
And it's not that he's on the wrong page or anything. It's that he's lost confidence in himself to keep relationships energized, and that's business, job, whatever.
Both
and
of them
personal.
have done that.
I know, but he's lost the confidence in himself to be able to do that.
Because he's not sure she even wants it. Aha! You guys need time together.
Okay.
So just know that maybe that's what you need to bolster is his confidence in his ability.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Make him feel special. And vice versa.
All right.
Okay? Because he's a really good guy.
Yeah, he is.
He is. He's got a really big heart.
Go to the ocean.
Yep.
Go to the ocean.
Go
We
for
mean
a
that.
weekend.
We mean that.
Go for a weekend and then call the babysitter and say we're staying for the rest of the week.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for calling in, Tempest.
Thank you.
Okay. Have a good day.
Okay, this is the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show. Our phone number to call in is 425-373-5527 or toll free at 888-298-5569. You're going to hear a real quick message about one of our events coming up, and we will be back after this short time frame.
They're really saying I love you.
Is someone waiting to speak with you from the other side? Are you trying to reconnect with them? If so, you have that ability right now. The Psychic Spectrum's Talking to the Other Side presents evidential mediums Sharon and Skip Langane. On the first Saturday of each month, Skip and Sharon spend 4 full hours talking with those who have passed on. Everyone who attends gets a message from Sharon and Skip. They also tell you things that they psychically pick up about you, kind of like a psychic reading. Their messages are often based upon the energy that the audience brings with them. It assists Sharon and Skip in transmitting messages of love, memories, and thoughts, along with evidential details that you can recognize. And this helps prove that their existence and love for you never dies. You may come or go at any time during the event. The doors open at 5 p.m. and the program starts at 6 p.m. Admission is $30 per person at the door, and dinner and desserts are available from the menu. You can find out more about the Psychic Spectrum's events at psychicspectrum.com.
Alternative Talk 1150. Talk radio for the body, mind, and soul.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Okay, we're back at the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show on KKNW 1150 AM, Alternative Talk. And we're answering questions on the free, open lines today. And we're having a really good day so far. And if you want to have a question answered, feel free to call in at 425-373-5527 or 888-298-5569.
And our website is psychicspectrum.com if you want to go there and find out more information about our events. That event that you just heard about on the commercial, our Talking to the Other Side, we just did it on the 4th, on this
Saturday,
last Saturday.
No, the 1st.
But the 1st. The next one coming up is on July 6th. It's always the first Saturday of the month. So don't be afraid to attend. It's fun, and we do something very different from every other person that we've encountered out there. We make sure at this event that we touch and connect with every single person in the audience who comes.
We do it for 4 hours.
We give them our psychic hits. We connect with who we can connect with from them for the other side. And we, like you said, we do this for 4 hours, and we make sure that we talk with everybody at the event.
6 p.m. to 10 p.m. the first Saturday of every month at the Poodle Dog and Fife. $30 to come in. That's all it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have a question about Mercury retrograde.
Okay.
What can people do when it hits? Because we said it's starting to affect us now. The same symptoms that we normally experience when Mercury goes retrograde, we get them
It's
coming
earlier.
in now. It's coming in way
Yeah,
early.
Yeah. What I would like to do is just go into bed and pull the covers over my head and wait till after it's it's past. That's what I'd like to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we
So-
can't do that. So we just have to deal with everything as it comes up, You'll have people come back in that you haven't seen for a long time. That can be not always a bad thing. I mean, it's called a redo period. So you have a chance to redo relationships, redo business contacts, redo business, redo things you thought you had worked on, didn't have to work on anymore. I mean, you never know.
Yes.
But I mean, it's not a terrible time. It's just it's a very constructive and having to work out details and deal with people and things you didn't think you'd have to deal with again.
And once
your
you
mouth doesn't work right.
and once you recognize that this is happening because
Yeah.
of Mercury going retrograde, it's understandable, easily understandable and
Yeah.
manageable, and it's easier to go through this time frame, which lasts about what, 3.5
I
weeks?
think it's 21 days, 21, 28 days total for the
So-
shadow on the other side. But if
But-
your toaster quits working, keep it. It might just start working again after it goes forward.
Yep. Okay, we have a call. Let's take the call from Juanita in Texas. Juanita, hello and welcome from Texas.
Hi, thank you very much for taking my call. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, from Texas.
I
Yeah.
have something I want to tell you first.
Okay.
You are going to be dealing with dentists, either yours or children, a husband or family members or something, but you're going to be dealing with a dentist. All right?
Oh no.
Yeah. And there's a man other than a husband or some that kind of thing. It's like a boss or a person who leads or in charge. He cares. He really cares for you, not in a love type of way, but he really cares.
Okay.
And he to make sure that you are okay and things are right around you. So
Okay.
anyhow, thanks for calling in. But what is your question today? What can we do for you?
I was wondering about my dad. He passed away 28 years ago, and I think I see signs that he's around, but I'm not really sure, if I'm just thinking of things or, hoping that it's true type thing.
What's his first name?
His first name is Pedro.
All right. I'm going to ask you a question here. I'm picking up that there's soft boots. What does soft boots mean? They were important to him.
What is it? I'm sorry.
Soft boots. There's the words soft boots. Somebody was telling me soft boots. Ask her.
Soft boots? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, SOFTBOOTS.
I have no idea.
But soft
Maybe he
boots.
liked, boots that the leather was
Well, it was worked,
pliable or
tanned
it's
and
not
worked.
it's not stiff. It's
Yeah.
Well, I know when my son was a toddler, they bought him these handmade little slippers, and they were leather, and they were soft, and they had like a faux lamb's wool inside or something. That's the only thing I can think of.
Okay, and see when I wrote this down, I wrote Pedro, so I remember who I'm talking with. I wrote shoes/soft boots. Okay.
No, that's
so. But,
maybe he's making reference to that.
yeah, no,
That's weird.
That's cool. And who's the lady that always talked to him about his weight, almost like his mother, his grandma, his wife? It's
Yeah,
like,
maybe my mother did. Yeah.
okay, constantly, like, not in a harping way, but constantly reminded him or tried to work with him on it. But I want to say in a good way. In other words, when this was going on, all the time this was going on, it was a good connection between the two of them.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and what is the long wooden boards he's showing me?
Long wooden board.
Yeah, and they go upright, like on the side of a building or something.
He used to do like roofing and siding. Maybe it was part of scaffolding or something.
Okay. And then the L lady. Who's the L lady? First name begins with an L. There's also an R lady that's with him on the other side. It begins with an R. Those two women are with him almost like not literally a brother and sister, but like I just want to say soul friends. that kind of thing. But I think there was some connection with them on this side. So,
Okay. I can't think of who that could be.
And I want to tell you this. Sharon and I call this psychic amnesia.
You couldn't think of it.
I had amnesia there for a minute. I got half of it.
I've heard you say that before.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. But you'll just think about it. You'll connect the dots. And then who is Marion or Maria? Marion.
My mother's had a sister named Marion who's passed.
Marion. Okay. I got to tell you, they're there. And what's the connection with an airplane with her? An airplane or airplane factory or something?
With Marion?
Yeah.
Whew, I have no idea. Marion, airplane, I don't know. As
says,
far as I know, she never even traveled all that much.
he said it was. I'm seeing an airplane sitting on the ground, like on a runway or whatever, from the air, from way up in the air.
Oh, okay.
Was she near like
an airport,
an air base or an airport?
Yeah, where we grew up.
That's what I was
grew
thinking.
Up near New York, where West Point is. You know, West Point.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And there was an airfield there that used to be, back in the day, was an Army air base, and now it's a commercial airport.
Okay.
It's not far from where we grew up.
All right. One thing he's telling me more about this, what did I say, Marion, is she's still getting over the hurt of the man that walked out on her or left her.
Oh, okay.
You know who that was?
No, I know her husband died before her. Maybe that's
it.
All right, that's it.
Well, I think the reason she used those words is because she felt like he walked on.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have to tell you something. Your dad is like covering the rounds, and he still likes the jeans. He says the pants, the jeans.
Oh, yeah?
He still likes the jeans. He wants you to know that. Was there a contention here to try to get him to wear slacks or something, or a certain kind of jeans? Because he likes the jeans.
Yeah, near the end, I had got him, he passed not long after Father's Day, and for Father's Day, I got him like these track pant type things. Because they were more comfortable.
I was going to say sweatpants.
Yeah.
Because it has elastic waist. Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly right. Yep.
Okay, well, he wants you to know he still likes the jeans.
Oh, that's good.
All right. So
that's funny.
And see, when we connect with them, most of the time they'll give us identifiers that you can identify and connect with and realize that.
Yeah. He passed only like a week or 10 days after Father's Day that year. Yeah.
What's the number 4? He's showing me a number 4, like 4th, the 14th, the 24th. There was 4 kids. It was his 4th marriage. I mean, I don't know. But,
he had 4 boys.
Oh, 4 boys.
Well, what about me? What am I, chopped liver?
No.
I'm kidding.
I'm going to tell you this. He's showing me that he's how do I say this? You know, like if you go on a boat, on a what do they call it, a cruise, you have the purser, and the purser goes and connects with everybody and makes sure everybody's covered, got everything they need, and where they want to do and where they want to go, and he helps facilitate it. That's what he's doing over family.
Oh, wow.
And it's almost like he's not in charge, but he's making sure everybody gets what they want or has what they want and gets to go through and work things the way they want them to be.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like an aide.
When Juanita said, "Am I chopped liver?" I heard him say, "You are a princess."
Aww.
So that's what he thought of you as.
Yeah, he used to tell me when my brothers got in trouble, because I'm the oldest, and he would tell me that he would like shake his head and look at me and say, "I should have stopped at you."
There is something about a bluebird around him, though. Like every time that you see either a bluebird, a picture of a bluebird, of the words bluebird, that's him.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know exactly what the bluebird, except, bluebird of happiness maybe, but...
Well, here's the weird thing. Like like I said, I'm from New York, and so bluebirds and cardinals were what do you call it, normal up
Oh,
there
really?
because it's cold.
Oh.
But now I'm seeing them, I see them in Texas, and since I've lived here, I'm like, that's kind of weird. I thought they were like northern, they like the cold weather. But yeah, I do see them in my backyard.
I
but
got
not
chills.
lately.
I got chills on that. So the bluebird is how he's connecting with you.
Okay.
Yeah. So like if you have a question, you want to know if you're on the right track or a confirmation about something, you'll probably see a bluebird.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
as a sign.
Yeah. I always see a hummingbird. My dad comes through as a hummingbird.
Oh, because I was thinking one time that it was butterflies, because I had a real financial problem like about 10 years ago, and I was sitting in my backyard and, like talking to him and saying, if everything is going to be okay, please show me a sign. And this butterfly flew from the one side of the house, halfway across the yard, and then disappeared over the back wall.
I can tell you when you ask that question, butterflies represent gifts, and the universe was giving you the gift of knowledge that everything was going to be okay.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah, but butterflies are cool. I love butterflies. But
Yeah,
they're always a gift.
I see them a lot, and I think that that's what I was saying when I get what I thought were signs. I mean, I see, of course, probably everybody sees butterflies, but every time I see them,
but if a butterfly, if anything comes to you when you're thinking about it or have a question, that's a sign. And butterflies also represent transformation. So they were letting you know that, you may have been in a cocoon, but you're getting ready to break out and be beautiful and fly.
Oh, perfect.
It's a gift. Life is a gift.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Juanita, I have to ask you, are you having little blood pressure problems, or do you take medicine?
I do.
Did your dad have blood pressure problems also?
I think so, but that's not what his illness was in the past. But yeah, I think he did.
I'm going to tell you this. He did have it, and it was on the left side of his head. He used to get headaches, not headaches, but pain.
Oh, okay.
It was blood pressure related. He says to you to watch your blood pressure.
Oh, okay.
It's genetic thing.
It's not just just keep taking your medicine. No, it's watch your blood pressure. Take your medicine, but watch your blood pressure.
Yeah, that's been a concern of my doctor in the past. As a matter of fact, I have my own blood pressure machine at home because my doctor wanted me to monitor it.
Yeah, you make sure you use it. If you're not, start using it again.
Okay.
And I know this is a stupid thing to say, but try to stay out of stress.
Stay out of what?
Stress. STRESS.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
but when you get stressed, your blood pressure goes up. That's a logical statement, not a psychic hit. But definitely take time to stop and smell the roses.
Okay.
Okay.
And one other thing is to aid you with the blood pressure is consider taking CBD oil. All right.
Oh, yeah, I hear you talk about it.
Oh, yeah. In fact, Phil and Sheila are going to be on the radio show the third Tuesday of this month.
I never got confirmation back. If you did, great. I
think
asked
we
for the
did,
second or third, and he never responded to me. So.
But just keep watching or go to the station's website or our website, and 1150kknw.com or psychicspectrum.com, and it'll be posted there after sometime little after today's show.
Okay.
But they're going to be on here talking about it. But you should consider it because we take it, okay, and we do get it from Phil, and Phil sponsors our archives on the KKNW website. But
perfect.
Anyhow,
check it out.
There's real benefits for blood pressure from it. It will help you.
Okay, yeah, I listened. The way that I found you is I was looking for podcasts, and so I listened to your podcast back and forth from work. And so today I'm like, I'm going to call in for.
Good for you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So I have heard you talk about the CBD oil, and I just listened to one that Siobhan said the other day about she takes just like 2 drops or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, literally 2 drops under the tongue with the eyedropper, and that's it for your dose.
Wow.
You aren't close to Corpus Christi, are you?
About 3 hours, I think.
Okay, because we have a guy that is a really good friend of ours that has a bakery there that makes really good cinnamon rolls. I thought if you're close, you might go have one for me.
Yeah, it's called the Check Mex Bakery if you ever get there.
Oh, Tex-Mex Bakery?
No, Czech
Oh.
Mex, like
Oh.
Czechoslovakia.
Oh, Czechnet. Okay, got it.
Chex Mex Bakery.
Tex-Mex Bakery. Cool.
Yeah.
Go there.
All right.
He sends the cinnamon rolls there to die for.
Oh, man.
Yeah, go in there someday and tell him the princess said hi.
Okay, I will.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right.
You have a nice week.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, that was cool from Texas.
Yeah.
Wow. That's great. She found us on our podcast, and we were just talking about podcasts and doing more
Yeah.
podcasts just today.
I got my cowboy boots on too, so I was all ready for that call.
Uh-huh. All right.
Okay, you have to do this.
Do what? Oh, yes,
Yeah.
Eric. It is time to stump Eric.
Stump Eric.
All right.
I'm glad you're not calling this Stump the Jump.
Stump the
because-
Jump. None of this
Just
is,
because it rhymes doesn't make it right.
None of this information is even on Sharon's papers today. So this is all mine. In fact, I could get my glasses on. So I
No,
can
that's
read
right.
it.
I only
I feel like
have-
I've done fairly well for
Well,
this
you have.
segment.
You've done really good.
Despite it being just sprung on me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised. I thought maybe we'd get you, but
All right, this is famous quotes.
okay.
All right.
All right, so the quote is keep smiling because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about.
Keep smiling.
Because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about.
Hmm.
Person was a female, the first clue.
Okay.
Is she alive or dead?
Well, we might get to that. We might
Oh.
not.
Okay.
She was a closet stutterer.
Well, that would be me.
At times, she would stutter, and she could not control it.
Was she famous?
She was famous.
We probably wouldn't be, quoting her if she wasn't.
Oh, good point.
Now,
Good point, Eric. That's a
I
good-
mean, you and I say great stuff all the time.
Well, we
But I
do.
doubt generations from now they'll be pulling our quotes out.
Don't burst my bubble.
I'm sorry.
think about the theme of this quote. Keep smiling because life is a beautiful thing, and there's so much to smile about. Now, I will say that she grew up in adversity.
Okay.
She had a sister and a brother. Okay. And her father was absent
Now,
throughout her life.
can I ask, was this a singer?
Yes.
Okay.
That's one of the things she's known for.
Also an actress?
Yes, that's one of the things she's known for.
An African-American woman?
No.
No.
I will say this.
I was going with that too. I was thinking Lena Horne or something.
The actor Tony Curtis said it was like kissing Hitler.
Is this Elizabeth Taylor?
No.
No, okay.
Yeah, I would think the same thing there.
Really? I wouldn't have thought that.
Back to the quote.
So we know she had a mustache.
Yeah. Keep smiling because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about.
Who said it was like kissing Hitler?
Tony Curtis. She was notorious for always being late and always being late for everything. Notorious. People planned around her being late.
Okay.
She miscarried 2 times.
See, now this is probably out of my cultural reference, just because I'm a little younger than you guys. And it doesn't-
No, you got to know this.
Yeah, he
this one.
didn't have to put that in there.
Her first marriage was
Dinah
when...
Shore.
No, her first marriage was when she was 16.
Judy Garland.
No, and she was married 3 times. She died at the age of 36.
Oh, wow.
She
Marilyn Monroe?
Who got it?
Really?
Yep.
Eric?
Keep smiling because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about. Did you know she tried to commit suicide 2 times before she finally succeeded? Yet her quote is keep smiling because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile
Well, why
about.
do you think she went the way she did? They knew no one would think a thing about it.
Absolutely.
Wow. Good job, Eric.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you. It only
Wow.
took like 50 hints,
But I made the hints
That was
really
a
hard.
one. That was hard.
That was good. She was born in 1926 and 1962.
Wow.
Reversal of numbers, 26 to 62.
Oh, look at that.
But the thing is this. It
The
was,
thing is, it's
Tony
almost
said it
time
was
for us to leave.
Tony said it was like kissing Hitler. And that was because every time they had their scene in Some Like It Hot, when he went to kiss her, he said that you could just feel that she was the tension inside of her, like kissing Hitler. Anyhow.
How would they know that, though, if he's never kissed Hitler?
I don't know.
Think about that.
But we have to tell our listeners about Ginger's Pet Rescue's next event. It's this Saturday and Sunday at Sierra Fish and Pets in Renton. It's from Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 4. Over 30 dogs to choose from. More information at gingerspetrescue.org.
And she just had a birthday.
Tell them you heard it here, and you get $100 off your adoption fee. Also, the Poodle Dog Restaurant. Stop in if you're going south or north on I-5 in Fife. And our website, once again, is psychicspectrum.com. And thank you for listening. And as our theme song says,
we love you all, and what a wonderful world. Love you, Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of KKNW, its management, or other advertisers. Contests are the responsibility of the host of this program and not KKNW.